Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today, as usual, we do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC ETH, as well as we're going to look at the general altcoin market. However, very important information you're going to get from this video is going to be time analysis, likely the times where you're going to buy in the coming next few days. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're in a bull market at around here on the higher time frame. As soon as we broke on the daily time frame above 19,000 and 20,000, as you can see, already 300 to 375% pump across the board. However, I'm not going to repeat myself again. But important levels, which is a bull market level, that one, it confluence with a 382 Fibonacci level as well. I'm not expecting in the coming weeks to break this level. So we might see a little bit of pullback, and then we will go to the upside and clear all these liquidity levels one by one. All the way, new all-time high is going to be $75,000 up to $78,000 in the coming weeks. But the exact target will be given where we have a negative elements based on a time analysis. Moving on to daily time frame, as you can see, trend change, fake out entry, and that's why I said do not panic and don't exit for your spot higher time frame spot bags. Current condition of the daily time frame is going to be, as I said, on the 28th, I'm expecting in the coming days, from the 28th all the way up to 30, I'm expecting a pullback across the board. So we are having already over 3%, and this is a massive dump on the lower time frame. And this is what I'm expecting. I will cover in a minute in details. And these are untapped levels, weekly, daily, as well as these dailies, right? These levels, which I mentioned on the higher time frame. So this is the situation on the daily time frame, which I'm not expecting a bearish setup on the daily time frame at the moment based on a time analysis. Quickly moving on to ETH. That was a July warning. I said watch out, and we saw massive 35 to 40% dump, and this is a late August warning for September to buy lower. So, and then we expected a bit lower in the last episode. Target 1, it came, and that was accumulation for spot. If you watch my last video, accumulation zone 1 all the way up to here. However, it started pumping from here, and we saw massive 20% for spot back holders. So what we can expect from here is going to be important levels are going to be these levels and clear all these liquidity levels, right? From this level, you have to be aware of these levels, and the target levels are going to be target 1 all the way your target 2, and up to this level is going to be target 3. So these are the targets in the coming weeks. Moving on, others, where you're going to exclude top 10 altcoins, and you will get a market cap for the rest of the altcoins. And this is the trend line based on a geometry I was following since the beginning of summer. Entire summer it played out perfectly. You can see number of dumps from this level as well as the volume profile tool. As I said in the last videos, that these levels are going to be the accumulation levels. However, it followed same as the ETH, and we saw from this level massive pump. But main message was from the September dump, buy the low and you're going to sell high in the coming weeks, that I'm going to cover in a minute. So at the moment, as you can see, nearly 40% pump across the board for the altcoins. And you can expect this type of price action, and these are going to be target 1, clear this liquidity level, which is a daily. Above here is going to be the next level, is going to be 275 billion all the way up to 300 billion that we may see in the coming weeks. Let's dive into a time analysis. On the 25th of August, the message was don't panic when the market dump in September. It's an opportunity for the next few weeks for you to sell high. So that was exactly given on here, 25th. And as you can see, massive dump across the board. And then that was accumulation first one, especially for my private clients. This was the first level, this was the second, and in a public that I gave on the 18th, which was a September, this was the last level to buy. I gave this message earlier on. It was an unexpected for majority of August and September dump. However, I warned you in July from exact top for August dump, and in August I warned for September dump. Now altogether 30% plus 18% major dumps took place in the market. And I also told September dips should be a buy over 25%, 20% already you're supposed to be in profit. Paying attention to this part of the message, Now I'm telling you that do not miss the opportunity for October pump that we're going to cover in a minute, but do not be greedy when the market pumps. So unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot of people expecting a few months of bull market, so I don't want you to get trapped. So therefore, we're going to do a bit more time analysis. So another update was on 28th of September. 28th and 30th of September, pullback can be expected, which already ticked this one. Already pullback is taking place. The market will likely offer one more correction done before it takes off in October. This is a buy opportunity. So you see, every single time I'm warning you and giving the exact way you have to do and what you have to do, as long as you have a decent technical analysis in place. So October will be bullish without a panic buy spot and when the market dips. So let's analyze this first part, right? 30th of December. I warned 28th of September. On the lower time frame, you can see here it is from the top. If you exited, nearly 5% dump, and this is a massive dump across the board. So this is what I was warning, and that was another warning exactly from the top. And these dumps, I don't need to mention exactly from the top, and that's another one on the 25th. So this is what happened in the market. Before we move on to further analysis, if you want to learn all this technical analysis based on a price action as well as the time analysis, you can send me a private message via Twitter on this account or via Telegram at Magnate8. So what will happen from here is, already as I said, this is supposed to be your buy zone once we had this dump on September, right? Which I warned this. And my private clients already started buying at around here, first buy zone, second buy zone, and the last one was with you all, that was 18th of September, that we expected this level, which first spot this level as well. It didn't come. Already we bought around here, so average we're already in profit about over 15%. And next dumps, pay attention in here, next dumps are going to be extremely important. You don't need to be worried about it. On the 3rd as well as the end of the first week October, that's where you have to pay attention, and we may see this type of price action. As I said, these levels are going to be the buy opportunity, and the dump will take place towards the end of the first week of October. And after that, we may see this type of price action. That's going to be a target 1 all the way up to target 2, and target 3 is going to be $77,000 and $78,000 in the coming weeks. Recently, I introduced the minute masterclass, and we're in a lesson 3 at the moment. And these are the basics, also theory, and very soon we'll move on to important lessons, how to use the candles and some of the indicators, plus to understand the price action, risk management, etc. So you can find, if you can follow, I'm making quoted retweet where you can find the previous lessons. I would like to answer on this question where one of my followers asks, do you ever dive into your strategies, any place that I can read up on it? So my answer is going to be on this question. You have to familiarize yourself with the maths, geometry, which is based on a deep understanding of, good understanding of numerology. And the next step is going to be law of vibration, where you can start doing a research via Google and the YouTube. Law of vibration, you might start after a few years, good understanding of numerology as well as the geometry. And we came to an end of this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.